Gentlemen, boys and girls, children of appropriate ages, I am back with Magic the Gathering. It has been an absolutely crazy week and a half, so I do apologize for the lack of content and the lack of me. So we're gonna build this Doran Siege Tower deck, and we're going to it's going to be Treefolk Tribal, and the rule is Treefolk creatures only. Doran the Siege Tower. Create. Don't worry, I have a foil copy of it. That's okay. Make sure I spelled it properly. I know I fucked up. Update. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. We are gonna use EDA Trek a little bit over here. I just find it a little bit easier. And the siege tower. There is thought there was a way to break it down. By average mana curve. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and not worry too much about that. So advanced search. Card type, creature, no. What happens if I just type Treefolk? And hit search. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna have a lot to look at. Let's make this a bit bigger so it's easier for you guys to see. There we go. Ooh, baby. So, Argothian Treefolk is a 3/5 for 5 mana. Any damage Argothian Treefolk takes from an artifact source is reduced to 0. Flame. Creatures you control have reach. Sacrifice, assemble the and mount. Create 3 tapped XX green Treefolk creature tokens where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. I don't think, I mean, the whole reach thing might be a good idea. So we'll put this in the, we'll just put it in the main board for now. Oh, not a Treefolk, so it can't go in there. Even though it makes a Treefolk, I can't use it. Whenever a forest comes into play under your control, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Whenever you play a Treefolk spell, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Shaboop, we'll put that in there for now. Regenerate target Treefolk. Shaboop. Treefolk spells and shaman spells cost 1 less to cast. Yes, please. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of forests you control, plus the number of Treefolk you control. Wow. We got a Treefolk with Vanishing 3. Let's see what this bad boy does. When Deadwood Treefolk enters or leaves the battlefield, return any target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's interesting. I don't know how many Treefolk there are. Remove a Treefolk card from your graveyard from the game. Search your library for 2 forest cards and put them into play tapped. Shuffle your library. Oh, that's not. Alright, so for 7 mana, a legendary creature Treefolk. Treefolk creatures you control have vigilance. I mean, you had me on that. Whenever one or more Treefolk you control attacks, add twice that many green. You don't lose unspent green mana. Yeah, that's the Lord of the Rings card. Fangron, Fangron Tree Shepherd. Up to 2 target swamps each become a 3/5 Treefolk warrior creature in addition to their other types. That's cool. Whenever an opponent successfully casts an enchantment spell, if Hidden Ancient is an enchantment, it becomes a 5/5 creature. Counts as... Oh, so it doesn't do it until end of turn. That's interesting. We got Holnean Twingrove. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of forests you control. When it enters the battlefield, put a green Treefolk warrior creature token onto the battlefield with this creature's power and... Oh, it's... Oh, I get it. Lignify. Tribal enchantment Treefolk Aura? What? Enchant creature. Enchant creature is a Treefolk with all base power, toughness 0/4 and loses all abilities. That just seems suited. Enchanted land becomes a 5 green Treefolk. Okay. For each basic land type among lands you control, it has land walk. Okay. So I need that. Okay, we got Orchard Warden. Whenever another Treefolk creature comes into play under control, you may gain life equal to that creature's toughness. Yes, please. Whenever Quick Beam, Upstart, Ent, or another Treefolk enters the battlefield under your control, up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+2 and gain trample until end of turn. What up, Mech? How are you? So we are building Treefolk Tribal. And the only creature type allowed in this deck are Treefolk. That's it. Like, that's the build constraint that I have. The commander is going to be Doran the Siege Tower. So, big butts. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Tribal instant Treefolk. Put a 2/5 green Treefolk Shaman creature token onto the battlefield. Whenever a forest enters the battlefield under your control, you may turn. Oh, wow! It costs 5, but who cares? Super flavorful. Destroy target non-creature permanent if you control a Treefolk. I mean, I think I have to. Like, yes, these cards aren't the greatest, but I'm just gonna say I don't care. Comes into play tap. Nope. Choose an opponent. You and that player each create an XX green Treefolk. Choose an opponent. I don't know if I want this card. This is a maybe. I'll put it in for now, but I might take it out because it makes elf token. Whenever you play a Treefolk spell, you may have target creature get +3/-. Oh, that's cool. When killing Treefolk comes into play, you may return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to your hand. Sure, why not? Other Treefolk creatures get +1/+1. Other folk and forests you control are indestructible. Let's go, baby. All right, so this is a new one. Treebeard, Gracious Hopes. The funny thing is I'm actually listening to the Lord of the Rings series because of this set. So anyway, he is a 4-mana 0/5 trample ward 2. Whenever Treebeard, Gracious Host enters the battlefield, create 2 food tokens. Whenever you gain life, you may put a +1/+1 counter on target halfling or treefolk. I mean, I'm okay with it because it has a big butt and I cannot lie. Whenever Treefolk Harbinger comes into play, you may search your library for a Treefolk or Forest card. Reveal it. Card on top. The 1-mana 0/3? Hell yeah, I'll take it. Whenever a creature blocks or blocked by a Treefolk Mystic, destroy all enchantments on that creature. I mean, that's a hard baby. Treefolk Sapling has toughness equal to the number of forests you control. Perfect. Hey! I said added to the Unstoppable Ash, champion a treefolk or a warrior. Whenever a creature you control becomes blocked, it gets +0/+5. Boom. Oh, Saprlings, creatures, and other treefolk creatures get +1/+1 whenever Ancient enters the battlefield. It was kicked, but excellent. So I'm gonna put this in anyway, even though it makes Saprlings, but it's just too good. There's not that many treefolk. Holy moly. Woodcaller Construct prototype. May cast this with the different mana cost color and its size. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, untap target land you control. It becomes a treefolk creature with haste and base power and toughness. Power and toughness. Gains Forest Walk until end of turn. It does 2 damage to you. Gains Swamp Walk. Alright. Okay, this did not. Alright, so I mean, there's not that. Hold on, let me. Oh, see this? Why isn't this in here? Go back to deck. Sapling of Ulthanor. $0.49. The 2/5 indestructible. Whenever Sapling of Ulthanor attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you gain life equal to that creature's card's toughness, lose life equal to the power, then put it into your hand. Alright, we got another treefolk here. Ulthanor, the Last You. He is a 3/7 for 6. Vigilance Reach. Whenever Ulthanor, the Last You, or another creature you control dies, return it to return one other target creature card with lesser toughness from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, that seems pretty treefolky. Ulthanor, the Last You. At least this deck would be really cheap to build. Oh, stone skin. Oh my god. This card reads, Flash, enchanted creature gets +0, +10. And with the Doran the Siege Tower, that reads, you die. The 2/10 Tree Folk Warrior for 4. Domitable Ancient. Why is that a $6? Oh, because that it's from. I mean, Soul. Hey, Salt Formation. Tower Defense. Creatures you control gain +0, +5 until end of turn and reach. What? Power. Defense, defense. Each creature you control with toughness greater than power assigns combat damage to. Oh, it's just another. Sweet. I love redundancy. All right, so here's the question. Do I stick to just Tree Folk, or do I make it so each creature has to have smaller power than its toughness? Boy, I'm gonna yell at my brother. Live on air with the zombie apocalypse. Where the hell are you?
Just got to get to bed. Play the other.
No, I'm building Doran the Siege Tower.
Go check.
Well, so I had an idea. So instead of just only Tree Folk, instead of that, I was thinking the creature has to have a higher toughness than power. Because of the way Doran the Siege Tower, it says each creature assigns combat damage equal to the toughness rather than its power. So if I change it so all my creatures just have a higher toughness, I can throw goats in there. I could throw a trading post and make goat tokens.
I'll hop on now.
You better. You better be active in chat. Fucking believable. So anyway, what was your thoughts? Thoughts on has to have a higher toughness or?
Like, go try.
All right, you're useless to me. Yes, I just hung up on him. All right. Creatures you control have skulk. That seems. Behind the scenes. Have that already. Oh, I forgot about Tree of Perdition and stuff. Oh man, this is tough. It has to be greater. I can't use this. Can't use this, but he's not that good. Can't use this. All right, I think I like the idea of just creatures have to have a higher toughness. So let's go ahead and do that because there's some really cool cards that I would be missing out on. But I'm okay with getting rid of stuff because then we have cards like Kara Shidikai the Usper. I don't even know how to read that shit. But what it reads is it's a 3/7 menace. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you gain life equal to that creature's toughness. You have that's 3/4. I could play you. That. All right, so let's get the removal package towards 2. Plowshare's Path, Exile. What am I thinking of? Fuck. Toxic Daily. Let's see. Got that stuff. Like phrase. Damn. Creatures you control have vigilance. Creatures you control can block and. Oh, that seems good. Stands. That's right. Flag or armor. Slagworm armor is so great because it just says equip the creature gets +6/+0. Can't use 2. Leaf covered elder. What? Oh, it's crowned. Leaf crowned. Creatures. You have equal. Amenta Primal Warden is a 3/4. But better. It's a legendary creature, Tree Folk. It's 2 black green. The 3/4 reach. Creature an opponent control would die. Exile it instead. 2. It will come one. Sacrifice this. Gets plus. Oh, sacrifice a sapling. It gets plus. Sacrifice 2 saplings. Draw a card. Yeah, that seems good. I mean. Uh. Ooh, Silk Lash Spider. Spider. I don't have a right. All right, Alan. I found a sheep. Do I put the sheep in here? It's Nyx's Fierce Ram. It's a 2-mana enchantment creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life, and then it's a 0/5. Those swarm giants. Swarm giant. So, Tundral Dominant. Beginning of each combat, double the power and toughness. Works better if I start it with the top. Yeah, there we go. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control that have toughness greater than their power, transform. Sacrificing the target opponent. Like, oh, that's. At in shift one kingdom. I already have that. New commerce store, why not? This is gonna be brutal. Writing all this shit down. Tree of Redemption. That's funny. I always hated this card. I might actually. Alright, creature opponents go without flying. Fuck. By Dark Honda. That's the. We'll put them in the. Oh, all right. Whenever a player casts Heartwood all of awesome all two or three. Each creature you control assigns combat damage. Okay. Whenever creature attacks, you have initiative. I don't have the initiative. I'll never have the initiative. Alright. Desert Channeler. For 6 speech, creature spells you cast cost X less cast where X is the amount of life in this. Oh no. Soulless permanent cards and battle. Oh, that's interesting. 7. Alright, so he is partner with, or so it's Gorm the Great. Vigilance. Gorm the Great must be blocked if able, and Gorm must be blocked by the other side. I'll put him in. And then let's take a look at alright, let's read him. Whenever he deals combat damage, that player loses half. Oh, I don't really need that second. He was a 1/1. Alright, whenever an opponent casts for sorcery spell. Yes, sweet. Ars Arasta alright, you're 5/5. Treeful. I already got him. These? Ooh. Doran Frostfang is amazing. It's a $25 card. But I like big butts and I cannot lie. It is a 2/6 and it does cool stuff. Sure. Oh, I forgot. Sylvan area. Never mind. Generous end. 5/7 for 6. Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a token. Giant Ox cruise vehicles is up to 0/6. Sorry. Careful. Careful. Quicker. Or Weathered Sentinel of Anna 5. Defender of Vigilance. Trample. Whenever Sentinels can attack players attack during their last turn. So it didn't have Defender. Whenever it attacks, it plus Lamo. Great Oak Guardian. Great Oak Guardian. 5/5. Last march of the end. This spell can't be counted. 8 mana. Draw cards. Greatest toughness. Yes. Draw cards equal greatest toughness among creatures you control, then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Ugh. Gross. Battlefield. Draw a card. Target permanent card. Graveyard. Mana value. Put it onto the battlefield. Don't. Battlefield. Alright. Intish. Sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards to come onto the battlefield. Bad. Then shuffle your library. You control a creature with power 4 upgrades. 3 basic. Put onto the battlefield. I mean, bastard. Ask Asin. Oh my god, I am at 60 cards already. Definitely want Teferi's protection. Dust on damage power wave of reckoning. That's reckoning. Slaughter the strong. Laughter the song. No slaughter without laughter. Fury Ultimatum. Turn any card. I'm not going to be putting stuff in my graveyard on. Sell the try. Here. of... Oh. Dave. Your turn. I got that. Excuse me. Battle of Bywater. All creatures with power of 3 or greater. Create a food token. That's awesome. Bywater. On the turn, creature control never hard. And after that, on the turn, gain menace and never cards. That's a please. Fate. Each player who controls an artifact or an enchantment. Ability artifact. I mean, Meekstone just seems really good in this deck. I don't know if I haven't. Ulfanor's Urn. Whenever a creature with toughness 4 greater is put in the graveyard from play. And at the end of turn, 2 more cards have been from Ulfanor. Sacrifice. Oh. Star. So, oh, not Robe Stars, Robe. The Robe Star read, equipped creature gets +3, +0, +3, and then equipped creature phases out. Skeleton. Oh, hey, Souls. Need Mountain Goat. Let's take a look. There's not a card named Mountain Goat out. Bullshit. Uh, uh, beginning of combat on your deck. On. That was and Umbra kind of sure. Oh, fraud. Hmm. Fruit of the first three. Never enchanted die. Gain X life and dog card. Seems cool. It's kind of flavorful. It's gonna be on an action. Hulk here. Commander creature control. Ever pass spell that like all card. Hulk here. More like treeful. I got jokes, man. I am so bad at Hulk here. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield on Descendant getting it up still top part of your library. Card that shares whenever a creature enters the battlefield. Whenever a creature with flying attack. That I'll take. That's a really good card. You would think Treefold would have reach. Let's see. Finding the old god. Story target on them from Alright, time to put ramp in. Soul. Actually, I don't need Soul Ring. Because it doesn't help me get to. You know what? I'm gonna. Because. Soul Ring. I need. I mean, ramp at 1 would. I don't think it will that much. Alright, so we're just gonna do the ramp at 2 to guarantee that I get it. So ramp it. Nature. Or Arctic RC and take a look at the sorceries to see if there's any like big like take all right. Those shrine Nyx and Nyx pool. I think not this artifact. Oh yeah, Nyx loaded. Let's get the lands here. Herb. And Garden. Checkland. John Petal. Oh, and then I need have green, white, green, black, green, black, white, isolated chapel. Good. Okay. So we're gonna add seven. Need some more mana. Let's get Urborg. I'm not gonna. Have, oh, not have. Great. Need the bog. Bog. Okay with uh hmm. Castle. All right. Health. Right. Not. $36. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna I'll do one here. My mana symbols. 1826, yeah. All right, I am at 124 cards. So, change the way this is looking. Grid. That you guys will see. Is there any way to zoom this in? Hmm. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna go through this and hopefully not my mind cutting some cards. Oh my god. Oh my. I need to hydrate. Back over here. And I gotta fill up my water. Be right back, folks. Ugh, I'm back. Cheers. All right, let's go through this. God, it's even too small. How do I zoom? Do, do, do. Oh, Mountain Goat's red. That's probably why. You're not a liar, Alan. I still think you're. For a different day. I don't see any on here. So let's. You don't need to see the whole. Hey, what do you think I'm doing? Alright. Not perfect. Alright. Alright, so you say comes to play, you may search your library for card. Stay, definitely stay. Stay. Whenever a non-player casts it, whenever a player casts a non-player spell, shoot that player's opponents make a card. Seems fun. Play. Maybe. Here. I'm gonna be doing that all that much. This is just a really big, like. I don't have to lower threes anyway. This seems really good. That's just a really dumb. If If an opponent rolls alright, you're fun. You're just hilarious. Um, I can live without this. For each basic land type, you'll hit. Maybe. Pretty expensive. Uh. Creatures control size. In creatures target player controls +2/+2 on turn. That's hilarious. Whenever another creature, tree folk, comes into play, whenever start and up to 2 target +2/+2. Whenever you play a tree folk spell, you have target 3. We're not making. Oh. Uh, uh, I have a lot of removal. Get rid of path style. Get rid of see. Still need to get rid of 10 cards. Uh, I'm lacking in the card draw department. Let's take a look at that. Card draw. I mean, that's not card draw, but it's not really. One-ish, two-ish, three, four, uh, uh, five, six, seven. I mean, not awful. I mean, I have card filtering too. Not horrendous. I have 8 more cards to cut. Nice to have. I mean, I have things that are also sort of like card draw. Uh, pick. Hey. Sorry, dude. This is not a fun card to play. So. That's too scary. Oh, I forgot about this card. I think I had. Take a look at how much I have. That might be a problem too. Got 1, 2. Four, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9. Uh, Here to talk. Form. Down to 102. So man, I'm struggling here. Player chooses in the total. Awesome. All right, I think we got there. So all right, so let's give play test. One. Why not? So second turn, I would do Swampe, Nature's Lore. I needed. Oh. Did this land? Doran. 5 minutes. And we'll equip. card. Let's see. Play this. Draw. Baby. Baby. Yeah. Alright, so I think we'll play this on Thursday. It is midnight. So I think I'm just gonna go to bed because I plan on waking up early and going fishing. Oh right, I did promise a trading post. Let's find room for that. Trading post. We will get rid of this. I get. All right, I can get rid. Why are you doing this to me? There. You happy? I'm making food, I guess. I don't know. I'm putting the trading post in there just for you, Alan. I know, if I don't, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Alright, folks. We'll play this deck on Thursday. Hopefully Tim can join us, but he has started up some summer classes. So, who knows if he's capable of joining. Let's all hope. And we will see you folks. Oh wait, I work tomorrow. I'll try to stream tomorrow anyway. We'll see what happens. I'm a very busy person now. I picked up a lot more extra hours so I can pay for my new car. Deck's only $432. Anyway.